Hey everybody, welcome back to Rocky Mountain Style. My name is Patrick. I have a quick one for you today. I just wanted to introduce a new pair of shoes I got, that of course being the Loafer from Meermin in Autumn Spice Waxy Kudu. Now this is just a first look and an unboxing. The unboxing will be tacked on the end. I haven't had a chance to really wear these around in earnest. I sized these so that they would fit sockless, because I want to wear them sockless, in the spring and summer with shorts and other, casual things like that. So haven't worn them a ton, just worn them around the house to make sure they fit basically. So sizing in these is a little bit odd. Meermin uses UK sizing. So UK sizing is one full size numerically down and one size alphabetically higher. So what I mean by that is I wanted a 9.5D in these since I'm planning on wearing them sockless. So instead of ordering a 9.5D, I ordered an 8.5E. And that basically gives you the same measurement. So who knows why they do it, but that's why they do it. It's very clear on the website though, so if you do end up looking or ordering anything, it's quite clear. But just know that that is correct. So 8.5E is what I'm wearing now, and they fit like a glove, exactly like I wanted them to. These use a new last called the Nova Last, which Meermin claims will eliminate heel slip and it gives you a more comfortable fit, right onto the foot, right out of the box. And at least for me personally, I can attest that both of those things are true. They kind of fit like a glove, like I said before, and that is to say that they're snug in all the right spots. You can tell even if they end up stretching out a little bit, they'll still be just fine. And there's no heel slip whatsoever, which really is the bane of my existence when it comes with buying loafers. So I've had a lot of issues with loafers and heel slip and getting things to feel right. Especially if you want to be able to wear them with thin dress socks and sockless. Sometimes it just doesn't work that way, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But yeah, for these, I'm going to be wearing them around the house for the remainder of the winter, working out my calluses on my feet so I can try to eliminate blisters and things like that when I finally do start wearing them in earnest as we move into the warmer months. Now, why did I choose these specifically? Really, the main reason was the leather. This is a Waxy Kudu from the CF Stead Tannery in Leeds, United Kingdom. Of course, the famous CF Stead Tannery. And this autumn spice color really caught my eye. So Kudu itself, as you're probably familiar with if you've been around the channel or around the footwear space, is an antelope that runs through brush and other things, on the African Serengeti on the plains over there, and gets scars on their hide and different things like that. Well, those scars, when their hides are tanned, those scars are maintained. You can see them. Even with a darker tannage like this, where you bring in the warm browns, even the auburn tones, you can clearly see the scars, and I think they look extremely distinctive. They take the more formal shape of a loafer and really make them quite casual. So that's exactly what I wanted, since I'll be wearing them with shorts, mostly probably during warmer months, or cuffed pants like I'm wearing them right now. These run at $215 MSRP, which for a resolable shoe that seems to be made pretty well in my limited experience with it and has leather from a very reputable, well-known tannery, $215 seems like a pretty killer deal, I'd say. These will be included in a video, probably middle to end of spring, where I compare loafers at different price points. So that video will run, on the more affordable end, a Thursday loafer, which is more in like the 170 range, up to Oak Street boots and Allen Edmond loafers, which retail closer to the 400 range. So these will be right there, closer to the bottom end, but not all the way at the bottom, being compared to all those others. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, maybe consider subscribing if you're not, or following along on the channel if you want more men's footwear stuff, not just boots, but moving into loafers and dress shoes and sneakers for the spring and summer. While still maintaining a regular update of boots that I've been wearing. And that's really the end of the video for now. Like I said, just a quick introduction today. If you want to see the unboxing, I will tack that on the end here. Thank you very much to Meermin for sending these my way for my review, and thank you to you for spending your time with me today to chat about them. Have a wonderful day. Okay, welcome to the unboxing portion. Let's see what we got going on here. Little surprise box from Meermin. I didn't get any tracking on this for some reason, so I didn't even know it was getting delivered, but really nice surprise. And as you already know, this is my first Meermin product. You don't see that too often. You don't see a logo printed tallways instead of hot dog instead of hamburger, right? It's vertically instead of horizontally, and act like I have a math degree. All right. Right. Waxy Kudu Autumn Spice. Very cool. On the Nova Last, I like when they put the last name out here. Not many companies do that. I think I've seen it on Caswell. 8.5E, of course, UK sizing. So that's a 9.5. And E in UK means D in the US. So call these 9.5D, which since I generally like to wear loafers, or at least have the option to wear loafers without socks, go 9.5 instead of my normal 10. Branded shoe bag. And here we go. All right. I appreciate these things coming with it. That's also something that not many. Wow, these are soft. Look at that. Cool. Yeah, Kudu is such a characterful leather, and I thought that these particular Autumn Spice tannage, in the pictures looked even more characterful. Characterful? Is that a word? All right, very nice, very nice. Meermin. Nice smooth soles. Okay. So they've got that construction method where the sole is cut and then pulled under, stitched, and then folded back so you don't see the stitch. This is actually my first pair of shoes that does that. Pretty cool. All right, those aren't very tight. It just fell out as I was holding it, but that's fine. Yeah, unlined interior. You've got this, half heel, not heel lift, what's the right word? You got the padding in the back where the heel goes. Sock liner, that's what I was trying to think of. Meermin Mallorca, cool. Yeah, I mean, look at that leather, guys. I mean, it's just, and it's a little more red in person than here on the video, but yeah, it's soft too and pliable. Can't wait to get these on foot. Yeah, Kudu is such a cool leather. This is my first non-boot in Kudu, so pretty stoked. But yeah, all right. We'll look kind of close up at some of the stitching if we can here. It's pretty close in, so it's hard to see. Yeah, I don't see any major issues or anything, at least not at first glance. Look at the heel stack there. Got that rubber in there, which you like to see. Yeah, everything looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, it doesn't, Kudu doesn't have the same smell as cowhide, at least not in my experience. But yeah, very cool. All right, let's look at the second one. There we go. All right, so you can see just straight off the big difference from hide to hide. This one's a lot cleaner, smoother. That one's a little bit more gnarly, and that's kind of what you sign up for when you go with a Kudu loafer. That doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, this one is much more uniform, but still has some cool scars. There's a cool scar running straight up through there. And then there's one right there on the toe. Big old one there. Yeah, that's a little bit of unfortunate placement for that particular scar, because it'll always just look like you hit your toe on something instead of it being, a character line. But again, like I said, that's what you get when you sign up for Kudu. All right, look at the bottom there. All right, looks like we've got some gummy stuff. Came right off. No big deal. Okay, yeah. Very smooth, obviously never worn. Different coloration on the bottoms of those, but they're going to get scuffed up anyway, so no big deal. So yeah, two kind of different shoes. One's cleaner on the top, one's cleaner on the bottom. But as soon as I start wearing them and breaking them in, I don't think that's going to matter at all. So cool. Let's check and make sure there's nothing else in the box. I don't think there is. There's not. It's cool. All right, well, thanks very much for watching the video today. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll get right back to you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.